The truth about passive income: is it really possible or just a scam? Passive income investments are touted as a way to keep the money flowing without the work. In other words, with passive income streams, your passive income investments are set up once to deliver regular cash flow. You'll learn whether investing in real estate, stocks, bonds, websites, and cryptoming are true passive income opportunities and ways to create that future income stream. You'll also find out the complete answer to the question, is there really such a thing as passive income? Sources: this article may contain affiliate links, which means that, at zero cost to you, I might earn a commission if you sign up or buy through the affiliate link. My passive income investments history. Is real estate a road to passive income? When I first started out, I bought a rundown piece of real estate, made some repairs, and rented out the property. With the help of my dad, I assessed the property to find out what needed repairing. Then I found workers, monitored them daily, found tenants, screened them, fixed repairs when the tenants called, followed up when they were late on the rent, and found new tenants when they moved out, usually after leaving a big mess. Don't think all this work can be farmed out to a property manager while you collect the checks. The property manager must be monitored and paid. So, the real estate you buy must have enough cash flow to pay you and the property manager. This isn't an easy task. Owning rental real estate is a lot of work and not a passive income opportunity. I ultimately created 2 affiliate websites, invested in stocks, bonds, and funds. I've written books too. You'll learn how passive these activities really are and whether you can make a living from passive income activities. Passive income investments, strategies, streams. Passive income definition. If you were to ask a financial institution such as the IRS to define passive income, the key point in the definition will involve distance from the income-generating activity, thereby making you a passive participant. The taxman's definition of passive activity is like owning a REIT or real estate investment trust, where you don't manage the properties. Examples of passive income sources, according to the IRS, that adhere to this definition include the following: dividend stocks, rental properties, where you aren't actively involved in the property management, a business run on overseas outsourcing. For this article, the passive income definition is a bit different. We'll also talk about passive income ideas where you not only set up the investment, but also might be involved in ongoing maintenance. Why passive income is a myth. As hinted above, many people believe that passive income is a myth. In many ways, passive income is a myth, as passive income doesn't actually mean income without work. Passive income is actually a system that requires work to set up, but once the system starts cranking its gears, you're able to make money passively, e.g., while you sleep. But that doesn't mean that you'll never attend to that income stream again. Here are some common passive income myths to thwart. Passive income myths. Passive income is effortless. In fact, passive income requires much effort at the beginning and still requires some effort after the initial setup. This could be evaluating dividend investments or updating content on an affiliate website. Passive income is risky. In fact, passive income is agnostic toward risk. You can find a passive income strategy that is low risk, just as you can find one that is high risk. For example, it's unlikely you'll lose money over the long term from rental property investing unless you overpaid initially. Passive income is a scam. In fact, passive income is a common form of income generation. But just as with any form of income generation, you will encounter some snake oil salespeople spinning it into a scam. Just be wary of promises that sound too good to be true, because they aren't. For example, if you're promised a lot of income from minimal work, it's probably a scam. Is passive income a pyramid scheme? Passive income isn't a pyramid scheme. But on occasion pyramid schemes are marketed as passive income, which they are not. Be wary if an overly friendly stranger approaches you with small talk. If the conversation becomes a passive income opportunity, the offer is typically not true passive income but a job in their pyramid scheme or multi-level marketing business. These people are trained by their companies to use the term passive income, when in fact, it's likely a multi-level or pyramid scheme that you're being offered. If you're presented with a money-making scheme, ask the one making the offer how he or she is getting paid. If they get paid from your work, it's probably a pyramid scheme, not a passive income stream. Can you make a living from passive income? Plenty of people generate passive income to a degree that supports their lifestyles. For some people, generating passive income is a natural progression from generating active income. For example, an active investment trader or successful entrepreneur, after making enough capital, might put all of his earnings into dividend stocks, living off the passive income into retirement. Rental income can also be passive income when a landlord outsources all of her day-to-day tasks to a management company. But these aren't one-and-done activities. You'll still need to oversee your dividend stocks to make sure that the companies remain strong and monitor the rental properties for management and maintenance issues. As long as you have a large enough upfront investment, you can make a living from passive income streams. The question for those who want to make a living from passive income is which passive income sources to choose. Generally, the more income streams you can build, the more secure your financial future will be. 5 passive income investment ideas. Review these passive income ideas to uncover which are truly passive and which ones resonate with you. 1. Investing in rental real estate. What is it? Buy an apartment building, house, or condo. Rent it out and collect the income. At a later date, sell the rental property at a profit. Pro: if you buy at the right price, maintain the property, keep it rented and invest in a growth area, you can make a nice profit over time. While you own the property, you might receive a cash flow. Con: investing in real estate is not for the faint-hearted. Before you start, ask yourself if you have the free time to search, manage, and maintain the property. Do you have cash for a down payment and good credit to get a loan? Math skills are required to determine the price to pay so that after expenses, planned and unplanned, mortgage payment, taxes, etc., you have a positive cash flow. Can you afford the payments for a couple of months when the tenant moves out or is evicted? There's a lot of work and money involved in owning real estate. Is investing in rental real estate a passive income investment? Unless you have the perfect tenant who stays in the property for a long time and doesn't make demands, managing real estate is not a passive income investment. Successful real estate investing requires enough time to devote to this endeavor, buying at the correct price, and maintaining sufficient cash for unexpected costs.